Welcome to the live. Where are you chatting from? Welcome to the live. Where are you chatting from? Please like and subscribe, guys. Where are you chatting from? Welcome to the live. Where are you chatting from? Please like and subscribe. That's Ring Nomada. Where are you chatting from? Where are you chatting from? Rigo Nomada. Where are you chatting from? Please like and subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Where are you chatting from? Where are you chatting from? Indicate on the chat. Where are you chatting from? Welcome to my live. Where are you chatting from? Like and subscribe. Welcome to the live. Where are you chatting from? Like and subscribe, guys. Where are you chatting from? Where are you chatting from? Where are you chatting from? Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. Where are you chatting from? Please like and subscribe. Welcome to my live. Where are you chatting from? Where are you chatting from? Where are you chatting from? Welcome to my live. Please like and subscribe. Atami Sivo, hello. Where are you chatting from? Atami Sivo, hello. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Tami Sivo. Where are you chatting from? Where are you chatting from? Tami Sivo. Welcome to my live. Please like and subscribe. Where are you chatting from? Tami Sivo. I'm streaming from Spain. Where are you chatting from? Tami Sivo. Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Atami Sivo, where are you chatting from? Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. Like and subscribe. Where are you chatting from? Where are you chatting from? Welcome to my live. Where are you chatting from? Welcome to my live. Like and subscribe. Where are you chatting from? Welcome to my live. Like and subscribe, guys. Can you put in writing where you're chatting from? Where are you chatting from? Where are you chatting from? Welcome to my live. Please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment. Where are you chatting from? Welcome, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Where are you chatting from? Welcome to my life. Where are you chatting from? Ah, my friend. Hi, hello, hello. How are you? I was about to go out of life, I'm pretty much tired. Lazy Healer. Where are you chatting from? I'm okay, I'm okay. Just super tired. I was live streaming like 1 hour ago. Sorry, 2 hours ago. And I got home. I was just so tired. I just felt like, okay, let me just put the live on and sleep. So, how are you? Have you stopped your live streaming? Lazy Healer, where are you chatting from? I'm doing okay. How about you? Have you stopped your live streaming? Did you watch my live stream I did yesterday? I told you I streamed yesterday. Did you watch it? Okay, no problem, no problem. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm in the dark because I'm so tired, really. How many hours did you stream for today? How many hours was it? Wow, that's a long one, no? For the entire day, you stream for 3 hours. So that means you stream for 3 hours today. Yeah, I understand. It's not easy, trust me. And do you know something I even learned today? Now, it's not even all about, getting this watch hour, getting monetized. Do you know the big work starts when you are monetized? Because that's where, a lot is expected of you. Like most people that are just so used to what's it called, coming live stream to stream and all that to get their watch hours after they have been monetized. I mean, the real work is YouTube expects a whole lot from people after they get monetized because you have to put in your best. So the fact that you just have to come live streaming, saying hello, like, and all that, I don't think to serve a great purpose again. That's where skills comes in. That's where people have to really be creative, come up with something completely different. Someone was saying this today. I was like, I really saw meaning and sense in what she was saying actually. Because most people are just on YouTube, just like a bandwagon kind of thing, just to because other people are doing it and they are doing it equally. But at the end of the day, you need to really understand what you're doing. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Exactly, you understand what I'm saying. When you don't have paycheck, and I even learned today like um after you are monetized, for example, what is expected of you is to have a minimum of $100. So now, if people get below $100, the money will not be taken out of their account. Like it will be there until you're able to make $100 before you can cash out the amount. And I was just learning a lot today. I was like, you know, are you aware of this? Oh, okay, okay, that's quite good. That's quite good. Yeah, but do you know, funny enough, some people don't even know this. Some people are like, I don't know if I have to say this. Most people, trust me, they really don't understand what they are getting themselves into being in YouTube. I'm not saying everybody, but some people, they just try to be like, okay, this is what people are doing, let me just do it. Unaware of the implication of what they're really doing. You understand? Because at the end of the day, after you screaming, shouting, like, subscribe, and all that, you get all that. So what next? What next? You know? I really appreciate you coming over at my stream, to support. No, you are smart now, obviously. I mean, you're one of the smart ones. And I think the best thing to do sometimes is like, after you get monetized and all that, you just try to, what's it called? Do something completely different, like more entertaining, You can maybe try to make it a business channel or just something different, Even if I know big YouTubers do come on live stream, but again, they do other things as well, not just like sitting 24 hours live streaming, That's what I'm trying to say actually. Did you see the short video I posted in my short video I posted? You're right. You're right. But funny enough, some people just think having a YouTube channel means you're automatically a millionaire. They fail to understand like it goes a long way. Especially when you're in Africa. The okay, maybe you try to see it now. It really got people glued and they were really watching. Like, yeah, I mean, it was a short video I made of a famous. Yeah, it is funny. So the short video I made was a video of a famous a cathedral in Barcelona. It's been building. It's been like they've been busy building that very cathedral for the past 3 centuries, and it's still not completed. So anyone who is visiting Barcelona, they are aware of that building. Like, if you maybe plan visiting, like anyone plans visiting, they always do research, like what they have to see, and that's one of the iconic place you must see when you're in Barcelona. Yeah, it was just a short, my faceless video I always do. So I just really captured the building, the entire cathedral, with some very catchy sound, like this Roman Catholic kind of sound and all that. Just if you see it, you understand what I mean. You know, the thing is, Barcelona have a lot you can see. Like, there's a whole lot. I mean, that's where I'll be building my content from, and eventually, I think like there are plans, just in chapters, in layers. Let me not spoil the surprise. You just go and see it. You understand what I mean? It's a very massive building, like very massive structure. Really, really very massive. Do I call it massive? It's iconic. Iconic is the word. Very iconic. Like, you can just be just staring at it, you don't want to leave. You just get starstruck. Welcome to my life. Please like and subscribe. Are you with me? I wanted to ask something. I don't know. I've told you before, like, it's there wasn't really motivation. Like, okay, let me just tell you what happened. How I stumbled into this whole YouTube thing. Now, this was like way back. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it should be on my description. Like how many years is it? I've been have that channel for. I've actually had it for a while. I think close 10 years actually. And I opened the channel just because there was a viral video then, like of people coming from Africa, and when they traveled through land, I mean through taking buses to various part of Nigeria, they were being ambushed and sometimes killed and all that. If they're not lucky. So there was a particular story going on then, how some guys came from abroad and they took a bus going to their city in Niger Delta, and they were ambushed and they were killed. So a woman was among those guys who was lucky, was really crying and lamenting. So that really caught attention of everybody. They were really sorry that happened. So I saw that viral video then. I was like, wow. I was so touched because I was living abroad, so I was like, this could have been anyone who traveled from abroad to visit Nigeria. So I posted that video. I created a YouTube channel immediately and I posted that video. So now I posted the video and I didn't even bother to build, but I just wanted it to be out there so people can see. Just you know how they repost content, so that's what I did actually. So I left the account. I wasn't even looking at it. Even I was not like engaged, there at all. I was not even doing nothing. So now, after many years, I was like, let me just go and check, because sometimes I do comment on if I like a video, like maybe Davido sing something, I was just okay, nice song, that stuff like that. So that means I was active on YouTube in those areas, but not on my channel. So one day I went and I saw like it already generated 80 subscribers, and I wasn't even engaged on it. I was like, whoa. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, let me just start doing something. So that was how the motivation started actually. I don't know if you get me. Please like and subscribe to the channel, like and subscribe. Yeah, so that's how I started actually. So I was like, okay, let me just start building it up, and I started having interest and have a couple of ideas what it can turn out to be in the future. You understand? So that's how I started actually. So and you being there also motivating, like I have to push. Yeah, and also because my task schedule, this is why I'm not really giving it, serious attention. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm not gonna lie, really busy. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Yes, that content was reused. They even block it. Like when I went before I started, in fact, I started being active on the channel, on this channel now 2 weeks ago actually. In its entirety, and I've been posting for like 2 weeks now. 2 weeks. So the content that got me started, it was a copyright art content actually. So when I went, I saw they block it. Like you can see the red sign like it's blocked. So I don't know if that will be an issue when eventually gets to the time to be monetized, or as the channel start growing. What do you think? Or is there any way I can check to know how this thing can be maybe appealed or something? Because I've not seen anything indicating like I have to appeal or anything. So what do you think? Because the thing is, I actually just, like I told you, like I narrated how I started this whole thing. I just took the content just to put it there for people to see how, like, what was happening, just to create awareness. Because I didn't even know much about YouTube then, trust me. That's the honest truth. But YouTube has taken it down. It's not even on my on my playlist, whatever. They've taken it down because it was blocked actually. Welcome to my life. Are you still with me, Vibrant? Okay, yeah, that's what I did actually. I've deleted it. It's not in my archive or. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. It's not in my archive or anywhere in my content among the content I'm having. So I've completely deleted it. In fact, that was the first thing I saw when I went there. I was more surprised, like, I had 80 subscribers, with no engagement on the channel. And again, the first thing I noticed also was the video was marked red, like blocked and all that. So I immediately deleted it after I saw that. Yeah, this YouTube thing is no beans, huh? Honestly speaking, it's no beans at all. But I just know, like with every other thing, with consistency is just what brings results. That's the truth. Consistency is what brings results. So imagine, okay, yeah, I've done that already. So like I was saying, I said consistency is what brings results. Now imagine all the time I've had the channel, if I'd been engaged on it for the past 10 years since I've had it. So just imagine that. But again, my mind was not preoccupied with it because I have been busy. That's the truth. Super busy. I'm telling you, consistency is the key. It's just the key. It's like you doing that, just you trying to make the whole system know that, oh, this place is still very active and all that. So And if you even watch now on YouTube, there are a lot of people who feel they are pros, like they know everything about what's happening on YouTube. They will make you scared like you're just playing around. They always coming up with a video how to do this, how to do that. Like, and if you are the one that's, you know, gets frightened with how people do their own thing, you will just be carried away, thinking you are just playing around. It's so funny. They will tell you don't do this, don't turn on this button, don't do this, don't do that. They always have something to say. In fact, that's a niche some of them have created for themselves, like always coming up with things to say about what needs to be done or what needs not to be done on YouTube. I'm telling you, they are really teachers. I think YouTube is not something people have to be scared of. Like, I think what I think is this. I think you need to be creative in your way. As long as you have the viewers that will be there that are willing to consume what you're putting out, then I think you're ready to go. Now I'll give you a typical example. There's this what called there's this big YouTuber from Kenya. In fact, he's my role model as regards YouTubers because that guy started from a very humble beginning. You can check it out later. It's called I space AM Mawa. Exactly. Checking their views really helps to know if they know what they're saying. You're right. So, like I'm saying, there's this big YouTuber from Kenya. He's called I am Mawa. Mawa is spelled Marowa. Now, this is a YouTuber, even as big as he is right now, he's having like 500k plus subscribers. So, even as big as he is now, do you know this guy don't even know how to edit his videos? He doesn't come up with those 4K kind of video quality, whatever. What he does is just he makes his video no interruption. It can be an hour video, but what he does is just traveling vlogs, um, village lifestyle, and all that. So if he's making a video, you just make a direct video with no edits, just raw content. And that guy's made it big. He has made it big, really. Raw content. Not like giving an editor to edit and all that. So the point I'm trying to say is that you just have to do your thing, like not necessarily following bandwagon of what people are doing. Because if that's what you're doing, you just feel like you're not doing the right thing. Exactly, that's the word. Being original. You just have to be original. Because if you see what people are doing, they follow trend a lot. It's not like trend is not good. That's what puts you out there. But again, after all the trend and every, because a million people can be doing the same trend. I'm telling you. Okay, I will ask a question. Like, how long have you been doing it now? Be on YouTube. If you answer that, I'll ask you a question. There's a question I want to ask. How long have you been doing it now? Oh, you started last April. So you're just 1 year on YouTube now. Okay. Okay, now my question is, um, what would you say is your niche you discover? Like, The more we are consistent with something, the more we become like pros and have idea about how this thing works. So what would you say is your niche? You'll be like, okay, this is what I know how to do best, YouTube wise. So what's that niche you think you've carved or created for yourself? Okay, you stop along the line. Okay, so it's not like 1 year, 1 year. Okay, I get you. So what's that? Ah, charity niche. Okay. Okay, the one those people do like, gifting people in the streets who are needy or something like that, right? Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, that's really quite different. Though people do it, but it's not saturated like every other niche people are doing. Okay, okay. And there are videos of it on your channel, right? Okay, I'll check it up tomorrow. I'll do that. I'll do that. So that's what you'll be doing moving forward, even after you get monetized, right? That's nice. Okay, that's nice. I don't know if you know this YouTuber from Nigeria. It's called Teaser. He does a lot of those things. Teaser, maybe you know him. Okay, but you know the Teaser, right? Okay, cool. And do you know the thing is, I started watching that guy when he was nothing, like when he was starting. And in all honesty, I told myself like this guy gonna make him big. Like his videos were so emotional, so catchy. Like I knew like this guy was gonna make it big. Honestly speaking, I knew. So I'm not surprised where he is today. Like seriously. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Where are you chatting from? Like and subscribe. Where are you chatting from? Yeah, and there's this one other guy that do. Is it guy or girl? I think it's a girl. A lot of few people I know that do it. Yeah, exactly. Those kind of emotional kind of content that really gets people drawn. That's why Nigerians the way they are now, they are very touched by such things. Even the ones that don't have sometimes, the Nigerians are cheerful givers. Forget the fact that our leaders are really making a mess. Yeah, sympathy. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Nigerians are sympathetic people in nature. This is how they are designed. Yeah, but if they still want to be bad, they'll be bad though. But for the most, they are really good people. That's the truth. Like if they can go out of their way to help. That's one thing you can take away from Nigerians. They can go out of their way to help. Especially if they are touched by your stories or your situation, they can do that. I really thank you for your support. I would have been sleeping if you were not here, trust me. Because when I went live before, like when I told you I went live, just few people came, boom, and they left. So for like 20 minutes, no one was coming on. I was like, hmm. So I just felt like, okay, I had to go. So I did it for an hour, before I got back home. And I was about sleeping. I was like, let me just come live. Before you came, I was about just leaving. But there was a time some people just came, like 20 just came once, boom. They started declining in numbers, boom, boom, boom. 19 came, boom. They started declining in numbers, you know. Welcome to the live. Like and subscribe. Well, my niche going to be traveling niche because I do travel a lot. And also because by God's grace, I'm privileged to travel almost everywhere. So that will be my niche for the future, trust me. Just traveling. Like making real authentic traveling content. Real, when I say real. Like 2 hours video of real content. That will just be a kind of Netflix kind of content you'll be watching and just get glued to it. You wouldn't want to go. So that's the kind of content I'm thinking of creating. How do you mean vlog? What do you mean by vlog? Like maybe talking and making this traveling content, you mean? Or just kind of interactive content, not just the regular short videos, you mean? Please like and subscribe. Welcome to my life. Yes, I get you. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. That's in the making. And also, again, just because my major problem is the time. You understand? I'm visualizing, like putting in pieces what I really want to do and all that. But again, the time. But I'm trying to work on that. Because when you're working, you need to manage your time. You need to reshuffle your schedule, manage the little time you have and all that. It's only time I'm trying to create. Now, it's recently I'm trying to create time to manage and shuffle both YouTube and my other regular activities. I'll do that definitely. Definitely. I do appreciate your support, like seriously. You are inspiring me to push it. Push it, push it. No, it's the truth now. It's not even it's the truth. I know some other Nigerian content creator and YouTubers just like you. I met some. But just some sometimes people are not the reflection of their own self. So someone when I just see some, I'm just like, nah. They are so full of themselves and they see this YouTube thing like one big. I'm like, huh? You don't even know who you are dealing with. Some of them are just out of desperation and out of when hunger really hits you, discover talent. That's how some just bump into this whole YouTube thing. I'm not saying it's bad, but again, you know, some are just so full of themselves. That's what I can say. So I like someone who's down to earth. You can really learn from. You understand? Like some they're not even there yet, too, but you can see that vibe. But if they get there, you can even reach or even talk to them. So I'm like, some people don't know how to um, keep their humble beginnings humble until when they get there. Because sometimes you have to humble yourself for God to really exalt you. But if you're just all about you are not there yet and you are having high shoulders, it means God can equally tell you like if He give you all the power, all the wealth and everything, can you handle it? That means you go treat you more being like rubbish. Humility sometimes some don't have it. It's the truth now. It's not me having mouth. It's just the truth. That's a fact. Not just the fact. Because if you look at it now, everybody's into the same thing. Everybody's into the same thing, which is not. I'm not saying it's bad. Even in America, where this whole YouTube thing started, you know, they have a lot of people doing it. You understand? Content creating have been existing like way, way, way back. I mean, for Nigerians, it's only now because of the situation that people are really getting into it because they want that sense of belonging, like something that will bring daily bread. But again, you see an average Nigerian, if you give them small power, not be small thing, no. Exactly, you understand what I mean? You know, because they wouldn't want to tell you, you know, the right thing to do and all that. It is where the good thing here is like man is not God. You said you are married, right? I wanted to ask a question. What? That amount to do what? Okay, I'll answer the other one about you being married. Now, that amount they're asking you to do what now? If you have that kind of amount, won't you put it into some business and all that? Why would you give somebody who is even not, doesn't even understand, like, Genesis to Revelation of the whole YouTube thing, paying them 300 whatever. You can imagine. I mean, that's too gross. That's too much now. Yes, I was asking. I said, you say you're married, which I already know before now. So now my question is, how does Oga feel you being a YouTuber and every time you're live chatting and all that? How was he able, 'cause I know by now maybe he has accepted it. How was he able to accept it? And also now don't fight for that thing before. Okay, that's good. I mean, not every man can do it, huh? I mean, if he's supporting you, that's good, huh? Okay, I've not met him on your live stream actually. I've not met him. But as long as he's cool with it, I mean, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, as long as he's cool with it. Yeah, that's good. Bless him. I mean, it's always good to support your significant other in areas you know they are aspiring to fit in, you know. Wow, that's good. That's good. That's a supportive husband right there. So when you make it big, you know, now he support you. He's your biggest support. So you buy him the Lexus car or any car of his choice that he wants. It's true now. And how many kids do you have? You know my teacher now. Ah, two kids. Okay, that's good. Nice. Nice. That's nice. Well, it's good to know. I mean, yeah. Well, I've not always been here. I mean, I've been to some other countries, lived actually in some other countries. Well, okay, in Barcelona as a country, I've been here for like 4 years actually now. Though I've lived in some other country before. I live in the Czech Republic. Live in I've lived in Italy, and I've lived in the Netherlands also. So in all, I've been abroad for like close 8 years now. 8, 9 years actually. Barcelona I've been for 4 years. No, 5 years. This year is making it 5 years actually. A traveler is a traveler now. It's a normal thing. But I was in Nigeria not quite long now. I just got back. I was in Nigeria January and I stayed till second week of March before I got back again. I do always come. I'm always in Africa every year. Yeah, I'm from Edo State actually. I'm Benin. I'm from Edo State. Yeah, Benin man in the building. So about this, what's it called, live chat thing? Yeah, it's very important. I mean, when I was on 2024, I lost my dad. I saw my dad die before my very eyes. And that was when I visited. And everyone was saying like he was waiting for me to come around before, God takes him. Though he was sick before that time, though. I mean, I came, I visited, and yeah, the next thing, RIP. Yeah, yeah. So that was 2024. So imagine if I wasn't going and all that. So I wouldn't have had memories of the last moment of my dad. So I witnessed him die. So I immediately had to do the burial before I got back. Well, I don't think I'm this person that want to live abroad, get old, and yeah, I love Nigeria. Just the things with the way the leaders are handling the country. Even if you have everything, you still, yeah. I mean, we're used to it now. It has happened already. We are used to it now. But it was painful when it happened, though. Like, when things like that, tragic things happen like that, you don't think you can get over it. But like they say, time is the only thing that heals every wound. It's not like it completely heals it, but at least you just get settled to the fact like it has happened, and you're not gonna see me anymore. Yeah, so we are trying to heal now. But it was different like when I got back again, that was January. The memory just keep like, it was there like I really miss this man. Because the signs were there like evidence. You're on ground, you can see it, so it was quite different. I'm seeing something on my. They said the chat. This message is heard for reviews. View message. What was that? Hope it's not spam message. Yes, my mom is still very much. Yeah, I still have my mom. No, there was a message I saw. I think it was a spam message. They say the message is automatically head for review. They asked me if I want to hide it or review it and all that. So I just hid the message. I mean, it was displaying on my screen here. YouTube, I understand you have to be careful with the things you say and message that are coming. So is it always necessary to have a moderator or you just control? How do you control your chats? How do you control that? Must you have a moderator every time? Okay. So what's the chat preference you always click to? The one that says you you can let anyone come into the chat and all that. Yeah, that's true. The guidelines are very important to follow. Yeah, that's true. The guidelines are always very important. Okay, I understand what you mean. Yeah. Okay, I get you. Thanks for being a support. I really do appreciate it. Huh? Oh my God! And how did that? How did the strike happen? What happened? What necessitated that? And that must have made you feel certain kind of way. Huh? Ah, okay. They don't allow it, huh? Mm. Wow. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. And okay, was the cartoon having sound? You can see me on the background now. I'm just watching something on my laptop with no sound. I hope that's not going to be an issue. Okay, the picture doesn't matter. Just the sound, right? Okay, they are loud. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a lot to learn with this thing. That's why sometimes they're like, they just like if you want to post maybe a content, they'll ask you if it's made for children. Like most of the times, everyone knows like child-friendly content. I always be like, no. This is what I always do. I always be like, no, not made for kids. Even obviously it's made for kids. I'm like, just would be on the safer side. Yeah, I get you. I know how you mean. Even some content you post, it's not even kids. It's not children friendly. They will indicate like it's not children. Like, do you want this thing to be like children friendly, whatever? And even sometimes when you post the content, and maybe you're trying to make changes, they will still tell you like you already made it like children. Children can watch it and all that. Yeah, there's a lot to learn with this whole thing, anyways. Because the manual they have to, what you have to delve into is a lot. It's a whole lot, actually. It's a whole lot. But again, consistency makes you become a master of what you do. It is well. Appreciate your time, I really do appreciate your time. And it's so funny, like you just really want chatting, yeah. YouTube wahala. Like yesterday, like I told you, I was live stream. It was a friend. I also met him just same way I met you on live stream. So the guy actually came to support me yesterday. So when he came, we just started talking about a lot and all that. So he told me on one of his nights of streaming, he got about 725 subscribers in one night. And he said he had like 64K plus views in one night. I'm like, really? 700 and something subscriber in one night is a whole lot, huh? I never even start. Yes, I've not given it my full energy, 100%. If I do, because I noticed one thing in this YouTube street. I'm telling you, it's a whole lot. I noticed one thing about this YouTube street. The crazy ones are the ones that really, 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 just get it fast. Like you have to be crazy, entertaining, and just be energetic and all that. But sometimes, people are built different. Everybody have different personalities. So you don't want to be all vibey and what's it called, full of energy kind of person. If you're not that, you're not built that way. So I don't think you if you're that type that is so low key, not like low key, but not really vibrant and shouting like most YouTubers do, it doesn't mean you don't get your audience. I guess with time, your audience will understand you for who you really are. I mean, that's what I think. You know. Because just like, I don't know if you know this guy. You know Kata Efe? Do you know Kata Efe? The guy that stream on Twitch. Okay, fine. Now, so imagine everybody that's streaming wants to be like him. Kata Efe is just one of his own, one of his kind. That guy is naturally a psycho. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. That guy is naturally just something else. Like his own energy is unmatched. So imagine someone who is like, excuse me. Imagine someone who is like watching him and wants to be a carbon copy of what he is. It's impossible now. So where you have Katafi, you also have Shank. So these are people different in their own ways, and they still have audience that do watch and listen to them. You know. So everybody can never be the same. That's the truth. Some people can do everything just to get the views and attention, to get that traffic. While you have some other people who are just like they're still doing their thing, they have their own audience that still will listen to them, you know, no matter what they are given. Oh, that's how it is actually, you know. Exactly. So with time they will come and understand you for how your content is. That's the truth. I even know one girl now that is doing what's it called? She does 10 hours streaming. She told me. I'm like, wow, 10 hours. You can't beat that, huh? That's a whole lot. I mean, that's when people have all the time, anyways. Like, for someone who have other stuff they're doing, you know, you don't have that time, man. Me, I don't know. I don't think I can have that kind of time with what I'm doing now. It's not possible. Live streaming. That's what she said. 10 hours. Maybe, maybe interrupting interval she comes and all that, but I don't think straight 10 hours. Cause like what she told me, she said 10 hours. So, like what you just asked, 10 hours doing what? So it might be in intervals. Like you go live stream, come back, go out, come back. Maybe that's how she meant when she said 10 hours. Or like straight 10 hours. I don't know. What's the maximum hours allowed in a stretch? Like, do you know? Like in a stretch, like how many hours is allowed? It's something I need to find out anyways. Okay, 11 hours maximum. Okay, 11 hours. Wow, that's a whole lot of hours. Do you think you can attempt that? In 11 hours shouting, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Yeah, I mean, maybe one of these days, just 11 hours. Obviously, you can't do it per day. It's not possible now. You can't do 11 hours per day. It's not possible. I don't think anybody can. That's a whole lot of hours, huh? You know, with you having kids, you have to manage the kids and all that. It's not possible. Yeah, you told me about 4 hours. Yeah. I cannot ask you that last time. So what were you doing? The 4 hours you were doing other things though. You were multitasking, not just like sitting down chatting and telling them to like and subscribe. Maybe you were busy cooking and doing other stuff, definitely. Yeah, I get you. But this big YouTuber in America, they do like 1 month non-stop. Eh? This Casinat and all that. The only other guy that went to Africa the last time, what's his name again? ISO Speed. I don't know if you know those guys. The streaming they do, you don't want to play, eh? You try now. you try. Maybe I might do it too. I don't know. That will know like I have free days, holidays or something. I'll just go on my laptop, just be streaming my whole day activity. So if I'm sleeping, they have to bear with me. I'm sleeping. Because sometimes you live abroad, yeah. I mean that's their thing, And do you know what those guys are making doing that? Mhm. And he said when he did that 1 month non-stop, after that 1 month, that guy took a break. He took vacation. He said he almost died. Well, it's not like they don't sleep. They can sleep just briefly. And the way the live streaming was that he did for 1 month, the way it was like um, they have a special place they just lay down just for like 3 hours, and there's this special alarm that wakes them up when the chat is like, when they are live streaming, that chat is just like going up now. They are big YouTubers, like going up, going up, going. So when it gets to certain amounts, so the thing will automatically come in the form of an alarm and wakes them up. So that's the alarm that wakes them up. It's not like someone physically have to go wake them up. So if, for example, they're sleeping, they might want like the live chat to get to like maybe 4 million. So when it gets to that number, boom, it comes in the form of alarm and they wake up, start again. So it's like they set a target. When it gets to that target, they wake up. So those guys don't play. Those guys are not playing at all. You can't even read the chat. But when you see that thing going like, it's going like it's going super fast. Like you can't even read. You can't even pin a single chat and read. Or people are connecting from different places, like different places. These are the role models that even inspire people to start doing live streaming, you know. I really appreciate you stopping by, you know. You don't ginger me, sleep no wants to come out from my, you don't come out somehow. I mean, when you're on live stream and you're engaged, I think maybe you don't feel the need to. It's only when you're not engaged you just slip off. Okay, you're going on stream now. Like and subscribe to the channel. Are you going on stream now? Okay, you're going to sleep. Okay, you did well, Oh my God, you really did well. Appreciate your time, So you have a wonderful night rest. We'll catch up later today because over here is already another day. I mean, this what's it called? It's almost 1 a.m. in the morning here. So in Nigeria, it should be almost 12 o'clock. So, cause you guys are 1 hour behind. So we chat in the morning. So you have a good night rest. Yeah, good night to you too. Adios. Yeah, bye. Like the chat, bye. Like the chat, like and subscribe. For me, I will soon be going to sleep anyway. If it hits 2 hours, I'll go to sleep. Where are you chatting from? Like and subscribe. Where are you chatting from? So, guys, thanks for joining the chat tonight. I really appreciate the time. We'll meet in that chat section, on that live stream section tomorrow, hopefully. So, good night from here. Adios.